Hello guys, I'm back. I had to go do stuff. What? What, you got it? Like it's not fucking 10 million times speed, Mach speed, fucking DeLorean speed. Thank you. I'm fucking genius, dude, when it comes to electronics. Dorko! Okay, so if you don't want to, now this is for real, like nothing else will be said. So you don't have to be like, man, if I mute Tyler, I won't be able to hear all the funny shit he's gotta say. Because nothing really, okay, a lot of fun and funny shit will be said. Because I'm gonna be talking about Sword Art Online. But I'm telling you, if you have not watched it, stop this video. I'm literally telling you not to watch this fucking video right now. And go watch. Watch at least. Shut up, dude. Because I probably would. Don't give me ideas. But like stop this video like right where it is right now. Well, not right now. Not yet. Not yet. And go watch at least the first 5 episodes. And like, if you're not interested in it by your first 5 episodes, come back, write a comment saying you don't like it. I'll respect your opinion. I'm still gonna say that you're a fucking retard, but don't take that like, oh my god, he's being so mean. Just, you don't mess with me with my favorite anime. Like, I can respect someone's opinion, but their opinion's stupid. I respect your guys' opinions and shit, but that doesn't mean I have to think they're smart. Like a wise man once said, you may fight for someone's freedom. Doesn't mean you have to agree what they fucking do with it. That smart man? Me. Which I guess, depending on how you look at it, I'm not that smart, but I kinda am smart. Alright, so I'm taking it that you went and watched 5 episodes, and you know, I'm taking it now. I'm taking it like you just went, paused this, and you went and watched it at SwordArtOnlineEpisodes.com or whatever the fuck it's called, and I'm just taking it. So if you haven't, you better mute this video when I say mute. And like when, like I don't know, I'll leave annotations. I'll learn how to use those just for you guys. I'll put an annotation like 10 seconds before I'm done. I'm doing this. I will make a mental note. You know what? Fuck mental notes. We're gonna do this. Why that's doing stupid shit. Alright, so we want surf. Alright, so while that's doing that, I'm taking a notepad right here. He fainted, that's all good. It's all good. Alright. So 10 seconds before done talking. Alright, there. It's like made. I'll stick it right here on my PC too, that way I can't miss it. Alright, see? So 10 God damn it, David. You said Duel Masters, not name me one, I said Duel Masters. 10 Masters. I was gonna say 10 Masters after I'm done talking. What the fuck's a master? But alright, so mute. Alright, so my favorite part about SAO so far, like, I've seen the entire thing, all 25 episodes. I hope they come out with another one, because, like another season, because they have like 2 more manga out there that they can just, you know, whoop whoop, and you're all like, oh crap, we just love this anime even more. Like, that's the one thing I hate about anime, like, you won't, like, the good ones will stop way too early, and you're like, oh, And the really bad ones, you're like, how the fuck are they still going? But there's really no really bad anime out there. They're all good in a sense. Other than that, no, they're kind of horrible. But like my favorite part so far is the part where Kirito is like Kirito, Asuna, and Klein. Yeah, those three. They go into the boss room to save the Dark Hand or whatever the fuck that guild is from Gleam Eyes, and like Kirito, he's just sitting there like a fucking badass. Like he's like, okay, don't go in there. So and Asuna like charges in, and she like stabs him in the back like 10 times, and like I was like, oh shit, Gleam Eyes is gonna get his ass handed to him. And then like he pimp slapped her all the way across the floor. I was like, Asuna. And then like fucking Kirito ran in, and I'm like, oh shit, shit's gonna get real. Kirito's going in, and like Kirito, he's a fucking solo player. He's a fucking awesome badass. If he's not badass, then you're probably gonna die. And like if Kirito can't do it, no one can. And like then Klein runs after him like, whatever happens, happens, I guess. And then like fucking Kirito, he starts getting his ass handed to him, and you're like, what the fuck's going on here? Kirito, no, this ain't right. No, pause, rewind. What's going on here? And then like you just see him getting his ass handed to him. You're like, oh well, fuck. And then like he's like, okay, do I have to use that? Which literally my first thought was that he'd be using that one item that he gave Klein, like back in like episode 3 or 4 or whatever it was. It was the item where like if someone died within like and you used it on them within 10 seconds, they'd be brought back to life. So like I thought like Kirito was going like suicide bomb it and just like boom 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 and kill the bastard. And then right when he's dead, like Klein would come in and be like, yo Kirito, here you go. And then like Kirito would come back alive and all's good with the world and shit. And you're like, oh well, cool. And then, well, I guess I probably shouldn't be saying this because David hasn't watched it, but I don't care. David like ignores me already, so it's all good. And what? But what was I saying? Oh yeah, fucking like okay, back on track with the story. So Kirito, he like says, okay, Asuna, Klein, hold him back for 10 seconds. I will take care of this bastard after that 10 seconds. So like they're sitting there fighting the shit out of Gleam Eyes, and they're kind of losing and getting their asses handed to them. What can you expect? They're not solo players like like my main man, fucking Kirito, and me, because I'm a solo player kind of. Only when David and Alex aren't really playing, or any other of my friends, then I'm kind of just solo playing it, which is like almost every MMO I play. But like fucking Kirito, like he's like sweet shot, and then fucking like he like blocks fucking Gleam Eye's big ass fucking blade, and then like he pulls out his other fucking blade. I'm like, oh shit, dual wield. When the fuck could he dual wield? And like fucking, I'm just sitting there like freaking the fuck out. People around me are like, what the fuck? Cause I was watching this episode in school. And I was just sitting there like, what the fuck? And my teacher's just sitting there looking at me like, Tyler, aren't you supposed to be doing work or something? I'm like, dude, I'm just sitting there in my mind like not paying attention to anything. I'm just like, dude, what the fuck? And like fucking, it just blew my motherfucking mind. Cause like, Kirito, he's using the blade that he got from that one Smith girl, whatever the fuck her name was. I forget it right now. It's like, start with an S or something, I don't know. I kinda got confused with her real names and her not real names, but whatever, it's all cool. Because she's hot, and, yeah, I know. And, fucking Kirito, like, he's using that sword with his fucking awesome, whatever the fucking, blah 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 Black Blade's name is. And I'm like, dude, oh my god. And like, he's like fucking Starburst Dream. And like, he's like sitting there fucking with his 50 freaking hit combo. And he's just sitting there like beating the shit out of Gleam Eyes. And then he gets in and he's like, faster. And then he's like, faster, even faster, god damn it. And like, he fucking like gets like, Gleam Eyes goes, like, he just grabs his fucking sword like, bitch, you're not moving this sword anymore. And then fucking Kirito and him go for one last fucking... Oh wait, it's a trainer. But like, they go for one last stroke from the fucking side. And then you see that Kirito fucking won. And then like, it zooms in on the main screen and you're like, oh shit, that's like -1. How the fuck is he still alive? But it's like, it's like 1, but it's like still fucking low. You're like, dude, he's in the negatives. How the fuck is he alive? And then fucking like, as soon as she's like fucking crying all over him and hugging him and suffocating him with her boobs and shit. And I'm just like, oh my god, I love this. And then like fucking, then like after that he has to fight the, what's it called, the main guy from the Knights of the Blood Oath, or whatever the fuck their names were. And the group that Asuna's in, I should just say, he has to fight the leader of that group. And like, he loses because that guy's a fucking cheating ass whore. And I'm not afraid to say, he's a cheating ass whore, and he deserved to die. He, like, it just pisses me off when people cheat. Especially at MMOs. Like, it's okay, like, occasionally to, like, cheat on a, like, game like Pokemon, or on a game like Saints Row or Grand Theft Auto, like, especially Saints Row and Grand Theft Auto. That shit has cheats built into it. That way you can cheat. It was made for cheats. But, no, MMOs, they were not made for cheats. They were made for, like, you to build a bond with your character. To make it where you don't want to fucking die because of the penalties of all that shit. And no, like, I think some of the games nowadays, they don't know what the fuck a penalization is on death. But still, it's like fucking cool. And some games, I think they don't even know what the fucking MMO is nowadays. Like, I remember playing this one game when I was young, and it was like really awesome because like it was hard to level up. Like, you'd have to grind for hours to level up. And it's just, it was fun because, like, you know, you get like a friend or two, and then you both join like a party together, and then you start fucking grinding and grinding together. And not that way, David, because I know you're probably over there thinking and laughing in your filthy, dirty mind about it. Okay, stop trying to kill Magikarp and start laughing about what I just said, because I know you would love it. Thank you. That was the most pathetic laugh ever. Shut up. And do not touch my Fuko. She's my dearest. No one, dude, I will come over there and I will kill you right now. No one ever touches. Alright, if it's just her head, it's alright. Her breast and her vagina on my property. Oh! I don't give a fuck if it's the regular show. I don't watch that show enough to know anything about it. I've seen like 5 episodes. And all I know is what? Okay, I guess you'd be right. I don't know. Like I said, I've only seen 5 episodes. The only thing I know is there's a bird, there's a raccoon, there's a monkey, there's a ghost, a guy that says your mom or my mom or whatever the fuck he says throughout the entire thing. Yeah, there's a gumball machine that's fucking has more anger issues than I do. And the blue bird is in love with the red bird. That's all I know. Like, that's all I paid attention to when I was watching that show. But back to what's it called? Sword Art Online. But like, I was like, oh my god, like right when he started fighting what's his face? The main boss of the entire game, you're like, oh my god, like it's like badass versus badass. We got fucking badass two-sword style over here, going straight out, not just a regular duel where your health falls into yellow. No, we're going full to the death, motherfucker. And we're gonna be like going like whip bitty, whip whap, bing bang, clang clang, ching chang yang long, Kamehameha waves all around the place, and like fucking, you know, and then like Kirito, he's just losing, and you're like, what? And then fucking Asuna, she just comes out fucking nowhere, you're like, what? Asuna, you're supposed to be paralyzed like 10 miles away. And then like she dies, and you're like, oh god, I'm sorry, Asuna. And you're like, oh god, Asuna died. And now fucking Kirito has no reason to fight, and he's gonna kill himself, and blah 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 blah. And then like fucking Kirito, he like gets stabbed in the fucking belly, and he's all like, ugh. And then like he like fades away, and then all of a sudden he comes back, and he's all like, bitch, not yet. And like he fucking uses his Asuna sword to fucking stab the shit out of that guy, and he killed that guy, and like fucking just, what can I say? It's just fucking awesome. And then like Asuna, like Kirito died, and then he met Asuna, and then like the game ended before they would die in real life, and you're just like, oh my god, yes. Yes, they're both alive, they're gonna go out in the real world and they're gonna make babies. And then you're like, oh, okay. Now he's like, calm down, you're like, calm down, dude, calm down. Just calm down. It's all good. Asuna didn't die, Kirito didn't die, everything's good. Okay, then Kirito wakes up. Then like it shows him at his house, and you're like, where the fuck is Asuna? You'd think he'd be fucking tapping that shit every night. But yeah, no, he's not tapping that shit every night. He's seeing her like every day, but he's not tapping that yet. Cause she's like still in the fucking she's still in a fucking game. Because like her soul got transferred to a different game as like her soul was leaving SAO and went to like whatever the fuck it was called, like AAO or whatever the fuck it was called. The one where you're like a fucking elf and shit. Like maybe it's EAO or something. Something about elves, or alfs, or something. AOO, maybe. I don't really know right now. But, oh yeah, fucking when Yui died, I was like, right in the pride. Like, I almost, like, no, I didn't even almost. I'm gonna man up. I cried. I cried at that part. Yui died, I cried. Asuna died, I bawled my fucking eyes out. And Kirito died, I fucking cried even more. And like, I'm sitting there like crying throughout the fucking entire thing because all the sad shit. Like, when Kirito lost his first group, it was like, oh, well, that sucks. But it wasn't like, oh my god, I like those characters and I'm gonna cry now because they're dead and I'll never see them again. Because they didn't get much of a character build-up like Kirito and Yui. Well, Yui was in there for like, what, 2 episodes, 3 episodes? But still, like, fucking Yui. Dude, you have to cry when Yui dies. If you don't, you are heartless and you need to go fucking, you need to go into the closest ditch there is and then get buried alive and then make meat and then I'll come over, I'll dig you up. Cause like, you would like phase into like where I can dig you up in my state, and like, I'll just kick you in the face like 10 times, bury you back, and then you can get like redug up at your home, and that's how that works. That's how that would work. If you did not cry at Yui's death. No, if you didn't cry at, no, you don't have to cry at Yui's death, I take all that back. But if you don't cry once during this anime, you're a heartless bastard and you need to go. Just go. Get out of this fucking video room. Get the fuck out of YouTube right now. Get the fuck. Nah, I'm just kidding. But yeah, if you never saw it, so shut up. But I don't know if it's me, but I like to like develop like, I don't know what it's called. I like to develop my own like relationships with the characters. Like, I like to connect with the characters, and when a character dies, it's like a little bit of me dying, and I'm like, ah, because like Kirito, I can relate to Kirito. Yeah, there we go. I like to relate to the characters. That way, like, I could like feel the way that they're feeling at the time. Like if a character's sad and like I'm like in tone with that guy or girl, I'll be like really sad too because of it. But I wasn't in tone with Kirito that much when his first group died, so I was like, yeah, whatever. I felt bad. Like but I wasn't like crying over it. Like it was like one of those things where you're like, okay, I guess that works out. It's a game where you're gonna die in real life if you die. So I guess there has to be casualties. And I guess if it wasn't for Kirito hiding his strength, they could be alive. But then you're like, if Kirito stayed with them, he wouldn't have ever gotten as a BA as he is now. So it's like a good thing and a bad thing, but it's like just one of those things where you're like, who cares really? Those guys weren't really that cool anyway. Like, they were cool, but they weren't in the show long enough. In order for me to cry out of death, I had to love that character. Like, when I saw Yui, instant love. I was like, head over heels for that little fucking girl. Like, she was my fucking little child. She was my little sister. And, like, it was just awesome. Not saying I'm in love with little girls or anything. I'm just saying, they're like the cutest things ever. I'm not a pedophile. I'm just saying they're like the cutest things ever, and if I had a sister like Yui, that would be fucking awesome. But I got two sisters of my own right now. I don't think another sister would help. Unless if it was Yui. Well, Fugo, I wouldn't want her as a little sister. I would want her as like my girlfriend. No, as my girlfriend. And then like we get to like know each other more, and like we get to learn each other's like weaknesses and strengths, and like we build our love up and shit, and then we get married. Like, you know, we would be like Tomoya and Nagisa, but in the end Nagisa wouldn't fucking die at childbirth, and Ushio wouldn't fucking die, and yeah, and then like it goes like it relapses, and it's like, okay, yeah, no, they're back alive, don't worry. And you're like, oh god, thank god. I'm like crying my ass off here. Like, very few anime make me cry. It's just awesome. Yeah, I think I'm done talking about Sword Art Online now. For now. And after this battle, I'm gonna be good. Shut up. Alright, so welcome back, people that muted me. That's all about Sword Art Online for now, I guess. I only got to like the ending of the first season, so don't worry. So yeah, when next time you guys watch, you'll be able to listen to the next conversation. Hell, come back and watch this one after you finish the first season. So yeah, it's fucking pretty. Oh, I forgot to talk about a certain boss. Ugh. I'll save it. No, I'll save it to next episode, because I'm literally ending this episode like right here. Okay, right when I'm fucking in the battle. So yeah, I guess that's all I have to say about any of that. Very few anime make me cry, and like Clanad, After Story, and Sword Art Online, Gurren Lagann, that shit just makes me tear up. I don't know what I would do. I need a tissue, I need a towel, I need everything. So yeah, I don't want Tally. Tally is fucking too high for me. But yeah, I guess after I kill this fucking Geodude, I'll be going. Now I'm gonna go get that Pokeball, because you're gonna be like, oh my god, what's in that fucking Pokeball? I need to know. Unless you've like played it. Know what? No. You guys have to wait. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take. Yep. Shut up, David. Alright. So I guess I'll slow my pace down a little bit. Talking as calm, seemingly voice. So, next time, we're gonna find out what the fuck Team Magma is doing. No, David, we're not Dragon Ball Z characters here. Now, we're gonna figure out what the fuck Team Magma is up to, which, if you hadn't been living under a rock, you would know what they're up to. You would probably know what this item is. I don't, because I haven't played the game for like 5 years. And yeah, blah 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 blah. So, see you next time on Let's Play Emerald with Tyler, I guess. Well, Dave, and then, even though you guys can't hear David that much. Okay, David, say bye. Alright, there you go. Okay, see you guys later on episode, like, what, 18, 19, maybe. Who cares? See ya. Love you guys. No homo.